49ers pass defense numbers are really good. Just what do you see out of that group that you're going against?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. They got a really good front seven that knows how to get to the quarterback real fast, which puts a lot of people in bad positions just to be able to throw the ball, especially whenever they're expecting it. I think they're really good at the pass rush, different stuff like that. Uh, I think for us, it's just being able to stay on schedule and not just putting ourselves in a hole early on.
What's DK showing you coming in as a rookie and doing what he's doing?
I think he's shown us everything that we expected. I think he's even done more. Like I said, just being able to beat the press, understanding how people are guarding him, how they're trying to be physical with him. People are trying to figure out how to stop him, just like they're trying to figure out how to stop a lot of things. And I think for him, he's adjusting and he's getting better each and every day. And you're able to see it day in and day out. Every week, he's coming up big for us.
How do you think Josh Gordon's fit in so far with you guys? I know it's only been like 2 days, but
Yeah.
but how's he fit into the receiver group and your meetings and stuff?
No, I think he fits in perfectly. I mean, everybody has a good sense of humor, and I think he enjoys being around us. And, he's probably still trying to get the feel out on kind of how it's like to be here and how we are as a group. But I think it's an easy transition. I don't think it'll be anything that's hard. And like I said, I'm excited to see what we do and how we continue to utilize him throughout the year.
What's it kind of be going up against Richard Sherman? I know you probably won't line up all the time against him, but going out there and competing against Richard Sherman again?
Yeah, I went against him every single day whenever he was here. So now I just get to go against him 2 times a year. So I think for me, I learned a lot from him just guarding me, took my game to another level, was able to elevate in a lot of areas and work on my craft. And so I just think, I think everybody looks forward to being able to go against him just in general because he's a good dude and he always is going to push you to be at your best. But, for the most part, I think everybody, was looking forward to it last year when it was the first time, but now, it's normal. So we know we're going to always have to go against them.
How much talking did he do against you?
Oh, I don't know. Not much. I ignore everybody on the field but myself. So
The connection you and Russ have built, the chemistry, was that something that was kind of evident right off the get-go when you got here, or is it built over the years?
I think it just kind of builds over the years. I think each year is different, some people get faster, some people get slower, some people get quicker out of their break, some people get slower, but it's just being able to adjust to how a person is each and every year. And I think it just goes with reps, being able to understand like the player, how he's thinking, where he wants to be at, how he's going to run his routes. And a lot of that is developed within the early weeks before you get into the game. So just in case it looks good in the game doesn't mean that's how it always looked the whole week in practice. Sometimes we didn't get a lot of stuff down, but we stayed after practice. We worked on it. We tried to develop that chemistry of okay, this is what you're going to do. I trust you when you go run a route like this, and it's been working out.
You said you're almost like a quarterback now, the way you are in the offense, the way you see the offense. Do you feel like from play to play you guys are seeing things the same, that you guys kind of have the same look on the offense?
Yeah. That's one of the best things that, I had early on in my career. Even when I was like in high school, I used to do the same stuff. College, I used to do the same stuff. I just always held it in until I felt like I had a chance to be able to finally say something. So I just waited until last year for the most part to start finally talking and showing that side of me of just being able to understand the game and having that high IQ level of football. But, sometimes you just got to wait until it's the right time to be able to bring it out. And so that's what I did.
You said you bring him plays sometimes. Has he used any?
Yes. I'm not going to say which plays it were, but, yeah, they've have.
Now, are they for plays for you or just
for anybody? It's just based off of how I see the team playing on the field and based off of what we have in our game plan, what will work and what won't work.
Anything else, guys? Could you see yourself being offensive coordinator someday?
Yeah, probably in high school. Don't really want to do college. Think I would just do high school where I could work with a lot of high school kids, be able to still run routes with them, kind of help develop their game to get them to college. That's kind of like where I'm headed.
That's a goal of yours after.
Oh, it's not a goal. I might get into real estate. It just depends how I feel when I'm done playing.
Tyler, on the outside looking in, you guys have seems like a pretty close relationship in the wide receiver room. Obviously, you guys like to have fun. What do you think it is about the group you guys have that could help Josh and make this a home for him?
I think the biggest thing, man, is just the relationships. Like, the relationships that we have on and off the field is real. You know, like, you come to the NFL, and a lot of times when you're a rookie, you start hearing stories about how, like, you know, people feel entitled to certain things, and they'll try to stop you from shining because they want to shine. And you start hearing all these stories about how people would tell you the wrong plays and how they do stuff behind your back. And, you know, the thing about the receiver room that we have is, like, we're all open. You know, we love each other, we help each other. Where if somebody's going through something, we're there to help them along the way. Like, nobody's here to judge, nobody's here to point fingers, nobody's here to throw stones. And that's what makes us as a receiver group so much more closer, because when we go out there, we know that we got each other's back. We don't have to worry about one person being able to stand out. And we know that when one person makes plays, everybody's truly excited and happy with them. And so, I mean, that's just the type of atmosphere that we continue to try to create, because that's what makes football fun again, and that's what makes you think less of this as a business.
Anything else, guys? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.